Tim, Stephanie, first I want to mention that Lift Every Voice Oregon, that's the group that put this measure on the ballot. They're inside Augustana Lutheran Church, where I'm at right now, holding a press conference celebrating this big moment. And again, it was a big decision that came down this morning that the appeals court has lifted the hold on Measure 114. But that doesn't mean that it's all over yet. This ordeal can still continue, as the attorney who is opposing Measure 114 says they do plan to appeal this decision.
We've been waiting 825 days since it became law to get it to be part of the Oregon law, to make Oregonians safer.
Wednesday, Measure 114 was ruled as constitutional by the Oregon Court of Appeals, which could allow the law to finally take effect. The measure is intended to tighten gun laws, requiring a permit to purchase a firearm, completion of a background check before the transfer of the gun, and it puts limits on magazine capacity to 10 or fewer rounds.
Rights are in and of themselves inalienable, and you do not have to seek permission from the government prior to exercising a right.
That's Tony Aiello Jr., the lead counsel on the case to block 114 after it was narrowly passed in 2022. He and gun advocates say it will criminalize gun owners.
This is akin to saying that you need a permit to exercise your religion in your home, or to speak freely in your home, or to perform any of your constitutionally guaranteed rights within your home. It's quite invasive.
Advocates of the measure argue otherwise.
It's not taking weapons away and not causing you to be a criminal. There are limitations, but it doesn't make somebody a criminal immediately.
Expert researchers from Johns Hopkins University analyzed the impact of Measure 114 and found that over a 10-year period, it would save 1,000 lives in Oregon.
Aiello confirmed that the ruling will be appealed to the Oregon Supreme Court sometime in the next 35 days.
The Supreme Court has discretion to take it or not take it. If the court takes the case, that will certainly leave the injunction in place until the Supreme Court makes its decision.
If they don't take it, the appeals court decision will stand and the injunction would likely get vacated.
Oregon has a strong tradition of firearm ownership that we respect. 50% of Oregon households own firearms. And this bill does nothing to stop responsible firearm owners from purchasing firearms.
There's still likely a few more months before we know what path that this case will take, as there is 35 days to appeal this, and then the Oregon Supreme Court will have to make a decision on what they're going to do next as well. Back to you.
All right, Celine, thanks very much for that report.